Today is the 31st of October, 1980. Coughs and sneezes spread diseases as dangerous as poison gas shells. Spread of Spanish flu menaces our war production. Keep our country safe. God save the king.
Welcome, welcome, one and all. Here tonight, you are about to witness greatness in the making. You will be astounded, bewildered, and perplexed. For tonight, I am going to present with you the exotic wonders of the world. Prepare to be amazed. And welcome to our circus. Now, we have many wonderful things to show you tonight from all corners of the globe. During my travels to seek out the strange and incredible, I came across three mystical wonders: illusion, temptation, and the savage. Our first wonder of the evening is temptation in human form. Discovered in the harbor of Amsterdam, never have I laid eyes on a woman as fair as she, with rosy lips and a figure that would make grown men blush. She is Aphrodite in the flesh. Ladies, lock up your husbands and welcome Miss Valentine! Wasn't she something, folks? Now, for my next wonder, I spent years in Paris studying under the great John Eugene Robert Houdin, the father of magic and illusion. And I present to you today telekinesis live on stage. Prepare to be amazed as I bend this ordinary spoon with my mind. Illusion! Now, for our final act, all the way from the forests of Borneo, I discovered this beast scaling the treetops, lurking, hunting me like prey. But by fair means or foul, I captured the beast and brought him home to England, where I taught him poise, manners, and etiquette. No longer will the beast roam, wandering aimlessly in lands untrodden and unknown. But now, he lives for a new purpose, and that purpose, ladies and gentlemen, is you. Feast your eyes, for I have tamed the savage. Release the beast! See how the savage stands and awaits my command. I am his master, and he will do as I ask. Now, beast, show the audience your skill and do a backflip.
Oh, my baby boy, did you want to throw it off? Yes, you did. Oh, let me kiss it better for you. Oh, I feel better. Yes, you're a big boy. Big, strong orangutan. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Well, beast, you've ruined my show. See the savagery. Ladies and gentlemen, the show isn't over yet. We've still got many wonderful things to show you tonight. Blue, quick, do something. Blue, no! Ladies and gentlemen, avert your eyes. This is all just a big misunderstanding. Please wait. And no refunds. And tell your friends and family that the next show is tomorrow at 6 p.m.
It's not your fault, bud. Maybe we'll have more luck tomorrow, eh? Oh. Come on. There you go.
packages are doing well this year. Carrots are nearly all gone. Thought you ought to know. We made no money again last night either. Oh, I saw Mrs. Mullins at the co-op earlier. She put 2 loaves of bread in her basket. The clerk told her, what for? She said, Mrs. Mullins, you can't have 2 loaves. You know what they say, save wheat and help the fleet. Now, I've already told you twice this week, unless you're expecting twins, you can't have 2 loaves. The look on her face, it was golden. You should have seen it. Not that you care. We made no money again last night either. Not that you care. And we've only got £2, 8 shillings to put towards the mortgage this month, and that's before getting rations. But not that you care. Woo.
What's for dinner, Con?
What's for dinner? What's for dinner, Frank? You've got some bloody nerve.
I do watch your language with me, young lady. I brought you into this world, and by Christ, I can take you back out of it.
You've got to be kidding. You wouldn't risk giving up that seat. I know you have a very intimate relationship, your arse in that seat. And what are you laughing at? Mr. Illusion Man, you and your dirty companion, who, by the way, has once again destroyed all of my strawberries. So now I can't make the jam. And if I can't make the jam, then we can't make any money because your lousy excuse for a show sure as hell won't make any.
Oh, calm down, woman. You only asked what was for dinner.
Don't tell me to calm down. I have had it. We're practically bankrupt. He's drinking what's left of our savings, and we're still paying to feed a little monkey who destroys any hope we have of producing mortgage payments.
Orangutan.
What?
He's not a monkey. He's an orangutan, actually.
Oh, well, that makes everything better, doesn't it? Well done, Ray. You've solved all of our problems. You and that stupid monkey.
Orangutan.
That's it. I've had it, Raymond. You have got to choose. It's me or the orangutan.
Waste of space from the very first day. And that was before he brought the orangutan.
Oh, now just wait a minute.
No,
Frank.
just you wait a minute. You can't even do war right. Got no guts. I always said it. These bloody spineless Spanish bastards. You know, there's no wonder Tom didn't put up a fight when that Spanish lady came for him.
You're a heartless bastard when you're drunk. How many times have I told you to go to the doctors? I've already lost a son. Don't make me lose a husband too. And those are my glasses! He can't even read!
Great. No home sailed without Milton. Milton kills the influenza germs. A bottle of Milton will save a family. Don't wait for influenza to attack you. Take the initiative. Protect your children too.
Mr. Raymond Esteban Dulot. Ah, yes, Raymond. Good to see you, dear boy. Sorry about the smell. Just have a load of cadavers delivered from the ports. That's 56 deaths this week from the influenza. I swear, if there's any more, there won't be much more of men left. Anyway, I digress. What can I do for you, dear boy?
Well, you see, the pain in my side is...
Ah, yes, the pain in your side is getting much worse. Tell me, have you been exercising regularly? Tell me, if you haven't been exercising, then have you been eating nutritious food? Ah, of course not. Not with the war and all. What about your sleep? Still having those nightmares, are we? Gunfire, shouting, nuts. What about young Tom? I know you and Corinne had a difficult time after his passing, but can't be helped. Flanders script takes no prisoners, you know. Ah, and while I'm on the subject of your wife, how's your libido, dear boy? Still no improvement? No shame. Strapping young lad like yourself should have an army of men to carry the family name, even if it is a Spaniard. Oh! Suppose it was easy for you being brought up here, unlike your father. Right, enough dilly-dallying. Let's do your physical. Open wide. Wider! 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 Good. Now, arms up. Nothing to worry about. Just a mere phantom pain from the injury. Tell me, how long has it been since you returned home?
2 years since.
Oh, well, you're more than capable of returning to the fight. You came off lucky last time. My James wasn't so lucky, but he's a hero, and he will be remembered for years to come.
I don't want to be a hero.
Well, I suppose my James didn't either. But if a king and country, we must do what is necessary to survive. Do what is right. I won't force you. I know you and Corinne had a difficult time, so did my Emily, but we are British, and we must carry on. Now, don't forget to wear your mask, keep your distance, don't kiss anyone. I need plenty of fire.
Thank you, Doctor. I will.
Keep your bedroom windows open. Prevent influenza, pneumonia, tuberculosis. This disease is highly communicable. It may develop into a severe pneumonia. Issued by the Provincial Board of Health. Approved by His Majesty the King.
Oh.
Oh, you thieving little bastard! You give me that right now, or I swear to Christ, I'm gonna chop off your arms and turn you into a monkey stew. Oh, no, not so clever now, are you? Nah, you're just a pathetic, stupid monkey with no family. No one really likes you. No, you're just a filthy, dirty, low-life animal. Raymond's not here to protect you now, is he? Let you in on a secret. If me and Codden had our way, you'd been off to the butcher's by now. Maybe we'd both be sat here sipping gin. No. But thanks to your master's stupidity, we are on our asses again. He's had his claws in my daughter, day one. With his handsome face and his slippery hands. It was his people that brought the Spanish lady to these shores. I told her, Con, I said. Marrying a Spaniard. It made a death for us. Did she listen? Did she? Fuck. Wasn't a year before he got her pregnant. No, he's not as perfect as you think. Huh? What do you think? You don't understand a word I'm saying there. There's not a single intelligent thought behind those eyes. Intelligence. No, it's ignorance. Yeah, ignorance of a respect towards the older generation. My own daughter, going over my head, always siding with him. And to think I raised her on my own. Brought her here to this country, none but the shirt on my back. You know, I think she forgets that sometime. No, don't blame her. Her mother didn't respect me either, bitch. No, she was a nasty piece of work. Always causing problems. You know, I do think that's where Con gets it. Her mood swings. Her mother. Ever the hothead. You see, so I'm going to give you some knowledge here. Women are different to men. You see, women, they get their emotions. They put them inside them, let it engulf their entire bodies, and then they swallow them whole. You and I, we're different. You see, we don't suffer from what I call the hysteria of the female condition. Oh no. We're men. Emotion. We drink and then we move on. You know, as much as I do dislike Raymond, don't get me wrong, I do dislike him. He took Tom's death like, well, I'm out. No tears, no weakness. You know, him getting shot. I think it must have shook the carrot out of him a little. Not like our Tom. No, Tom wasn't a coward. As soon as he opened his eyes, that little baby's face, I knew he took after his handsome grandfather. He never cried as a baby. No, not like you. Always a very polite, but a very quiet child. Strong young lad. And a wasted life. No, yes, I may be old. And a drunk. But by God, I'd never drink again if it when I could get him back. Even for just a minute. You know, now I find myself only thinking, when he passed, I just wish he didn't take Connie with him. She was an amazing mother, son. You should have seen her in her prime properly. She loved that boy. More than, well, more than you could imagine. And so did I. Oh, you recognize this now, don't you? Yeah, it was Tom's favorite. I don't think he ever went anywhere without it. You miss him, don't you, son? Yeah, kid. We all miss him. You keep that in all. Tastes like piss.
Lou, where's Raymond? What have you got now? That better not be another pair of my undergarments. That's not yours. You shouldn't touch things that don't belong to you, Blue. This belongs on Thomas's bed and should have never been moved. What if you'd have lost it or broken it? This isn't a toy, Blue. It is, but it's not to be played with, all right? This is very precious to me and I don't want you touching it. I know it's not your fault. You're just an animal, I may as well be talking to that chair. To you, this doesn't mean anything, but to me, this is one of all we've got left of him. We had to burn everything else other than this and a few clothes. He loved this toy so much. Nearly as much as he loved you. Raymond can pretend as much as he likes, but it doesn't change anything. My son was real. His life was worth something. You could never replace that, Blue. He should have left you there that night. Maybe then he'd still love me. Ooh.
Today is the 2nd of January 1917. Who's just in as the British intercept and decode a telegram from the German Foreign Secretary Arthur Zimmermann to Mexico, urging her entry into war against the United States. This is a step towards success with our brothers in arms. The war rages on. God save our country and God save the king.
It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Piccadilly. Farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there. Thank you. I'm here all week. Not like the army will have me back, is it? Oh, you get a blighty one, and that's it. No more war, you get sent home. If I'd known that, I would have been shot long before now. But for king and country, we stand proud. Proud of what, eh? Proud of us getting gunned down, being slaughtered like cattle. Proud of us sending kids to fight with guns heavier than they are. I bet he doesn't know the half of it. I bet he doesn't dream about the dirt or the carnage, but we do. We dream about the hunger and the smell of blood and the fear. We dream about seeing our unit being torn to pieces as the light drains from their eyes, as they beg for their mothers to wake them from this hell. I bet he doesn't know the half of it. But for king and country, I stand proud. Oh, who goes there? Come out, you coward, and I'll give you a piece of my mind. God in heaven. What is this strange creature? Oh, you smell worse than Frank. Are you rabbit? Are you vicious? Are you some sort of demon? Of course not. You're just a baby, aren't you? Well, I hope you don't bite. Hungry little fella, aren't you? Well, I'm afraid I've got no food on me, and I'm fairly sure you're too young for plonk. But I've got some milk back home we could have for you. Oh, no, Raymond, this is not how you stay married. You don't even know what the thing is. For crying out loud, it could be aggressive or venomous. No, I won't do it. Connie. She would rip me to shreds. She would say, Raymond, you've got some bloody nerve bringing that thing home. What are you playing at, you stupid man? What if it has fleas? What if it bites Tommy or me? How many times do I have to tell you to stop bringing things home from the pubs? Stop leaving your dirty socks on the table and stop stealing my lipstick. If you want to borrow it, ask. But I can't leave you here. I'm not rubbish, are you? I mean, you're just a baby, for goodness sake. I know what it feels like to be cold and lonely and afraid. And all I wanted was for someone kind to come and tell me everything was going to be all right. So to hell with it. I know someone who's going to love you very much. Maybe he can give you a name. Would you like that? Let me tell you a story, one like no other, and one that will never be once more. This story may seem familiar, but do not be fooled, for this tale is universal and can be seen if you look closely enough. This is a story about a boy and his best friend who wants to take on the world. They would laugh and play and share all their secrets. Their friendship would stand the test of time, surely, if time had been a more gentle host. They fought Blackbeard and his crew to find the long-lost treasure, and they flew high into the sky in their very own glide plane. Meow! Cloud-busting and racing to the land's end, those times were bliss, when ignorance did mask the harsh reality of the world outside the young boy's imagination. For the world was hurting and crying for help, and the only one to answer the Earth's call was the Spanish lady herself. A lady for face with no motherly touch. She ravaged the land and made haste of the ones who unknowingly fell in her grasp, and tasted the sweet lips of their life now past. No more pain or hate when her deed was done. She showed no mercy to the unfortunate ones. Although her guise may cause a fright, a mother's heart did beat inside. For years she roamed, like a banshee she moaned, in search of the one to call her own. Until one day she found a suitable home, where a boy did live all alone, with no children to play with, and no games to be seen. Only an animal to love with his heart pure and pristine. She'd found the one to fill the void, a sacred child ready to give up. And on that day, so legend told, she kissed the little boy's head, and lo and behold, his pain was gone and suffering no more. He was now at peace after crossing death's door. But pain does not ghost, it simply shifts into the hearts and minds of those he missed.
Have you fixed that infernal contraption yet? We only have 2 hours.
No, not yet. To be ready by showtime.
Raymond, it needs to be fixed before showtime. You always do this.
Always do what? I'm trying my best. I just need some more time.
Well, it's not good enough. You always need more time in the pub, more time faffing around with your show toys, more time away from me, your wife. Forget it.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean?
You know exactly what I mean. You don't listen to me anymore, Raymond. You stopped listening to me when you came back from war. You came back a totally different man than the one that I married. You stopped a lot of things when you came home. And I hear you at night, you know. I hear how afraid you are. Well, don't you think I'm afraid? I'm terrified that the war took my husband away from me. You don't even come to bed anymore.
Are you surprised? You don't talk to me, Con. You've shut me out completely. You haven't touched me in months or even come close. It's like you're afraid to be around me, afraid to let me in.
I want to let you in, but I can't.
Well, why not? Don't you love me? Just let me try. Let us try.
Because every time I look at you, all I see is him. And it kills me. And I can't help but resent you for it. Resent you for nearly dying. Resent you for ignoring me. Resent you for this situation that we're in.
I could never resent you for Tom's death. Don't you think I miss him too every day? I would do anything to have him back, including going back out there, because out there I at least know who the enemy is. All I wanted was for you to let me in, let me be a husband and a father, and let us grieve as husband and wife should, but you shut me out, and I don't even think I recognize you anymore. Thomas is gone. I'm sorry that I couldn't protect him, and I'm sorry that I'm not enough. But at least I'm here. Where are you?
Ooh.
Let's cancel tonight's show. It's not like anyone was coming anyway.
I think you and me deserve a trip to the pub. What do you say, Blue? Come on.
Warning. Answer now in your country's hour of need. Don't leave our boys to defend our homeland alone. Join the fight in the name of the king and return home a hero.
Well, that's 3 shows we've cancelled this week. Just don't get it. No one wants to come see you, eh? I mean, look at you, Blue. You're a wonder. Well, at least I think you are. I just wish the world could see how amazing you are. Then we wouldn't have to worry about anything. I'm gonna fix this, Blue. Even if it kills me. So you're gonna have to look after Con for me, because I might be gone for a while. Doctor's right. Can't keep putting that off much longer, and we need a miracle.
Well, maybe I be of some assistance.
Sorry, have we met?
Probably. I've met a lot of people around these parts, and I've been of mighty fine assistance there.
Who are you exactly?
For me, I'm just a simple traveler looking for the exotic items Europe has to offer. You see, I'm in the business for oddities, serving well to the friends. You have quite the commodity.
You mean Blue?
If by blue you mean the orangutan, then yes, that is what I'm referring to.
Well, I'm sorry, sir, but he's not for sale.
I am offering you the opportunity of a lifetime. You see, I have an independent buyer who adores exotic animals like your Blue here. He would be willing to pay a very handsome price for your Blue. I would, of course, take a little bit for transportation, but the rest is yours.
Like I said, he's not for sale. Besides, makes me plenty of money in my show.
You mean that sorry excuse you got of a circus going on downtown? Come on, son. You need my help.
I don't need anything from the likes of you. Now, for the last time, he's not for sale. Good day, sir.
All right. All right. Well, I'll be sure to get a Front Row City Dirt show tomorrow, so if y'all change your mind, you know where to find me.
Most important bits of kit. Now, keep communication lines open for the safety of our people. Tune in and stay alert for king and country.
Raymond, that bloody time to pint my ass. You finally decide to come home, do you, after I've been worried sick? Oh, hello. Sorry, I was expecting somebody else.
Sorry to intrude, ma'am, but I was told there would be a variety show of sorts on at this establishment tonight.
There was meant to be, but we had to cancel due to personal reasons.
Well, now that is a shame, as I was so looking forward to seeing the show, especially if a beautiful young lady like yourself was a part of it.
Aren't you charming? I'd be happy to offer you a refund for your ticket if you'd like to come in.
Oh, that would be wonderful. My, my. Ain't she a beauty? The house ain't too bad either. Tell me, what's a woman of your talent doing working in a variety show?
Well, actually, the show is my husband's. I just participate in the act. He's the brains of the whole operation, and I'm just a face, so to speak.
Well, what a beautiful face it is. Well, then, by all means, keep the ticket money. You see, actually, I'm here for a different reason. You see, last night, Miss Delora, I met your husband at an establishment downtown where, shall we say, become slightly intoxicated. I told him I am a traveling collector looking for the exotic items Europe has to offer. Well, to be frank, man, you have popped in.
Mom.
I don't think I quite understand what you're suggesting.
I am offering you the opportunity of a lifetime. You see, I have an independent buyer from Asia who adores exotic animals. He would be willing to pay a very handsome price for which you could buy a new home with plenty to spare.
You want to buy Blue? He's just a regular orangutan. I'm sure there's hundreds more. Besides, my husband wouldn't be best pleased.
Shame. Well, then I believe I may have overstayed my will. Thank you for your hospitality. Oh, think you change your mind? Here's my card. You can find me day or night. Now, good day to you now.
Join the fight. Join the fight today and help us win the war.
Finally got him off to sleep. Where did you even find the little mite?
In a whiskey crate round the back of the pub. No idea how long he'd been there for. I could see his little ribs protruding. I don't even want to think about what would have happened if I hadn't shown up. The whole thing would have been a death score.
It's a miracle you found him when you did. He's drank some milk and even burped after. Got an appetite just like yours, and from a certain angle, there's a striking resemblance to you as well.
Oh, that's very funny. Yeah, that was quick for you, I'll give you that. Has Tommy seen him yet?
Oh yeah, they're inseparable. He's just gone to play football with Grandad. He was so upset when I told him this one was too small to play. He's even named him.
Oh, great, I can stop calling him Creature. What's his name then?
Blue.
Blue. As in the colour?
I said he could name him anything he wanted, anything in the whole world, and he picked his favourite colour. Simple pleasures are the best pleasures, I suppose.
Our son never ceases to amaze me. He gets it from his mother, you know.
Raymond Law, are you flirting with me? I'm a married woman, I'll have you know.
Oh, I'm sure he wouldn't mind. We go way back. You know, seeing you with Blue, it reminds me of when Tommy was a baby. Oh, you were so beautiful when you were pregnant. Should we have another?
We agreed. No more children till we're back on our feet. Besides, you're just trying to get me into bed, and I'd have a baby to care for.
What if we had a girl? She'd have your beauty and my big feet. Wouldn't that be perfect? Our own little family.
All in good time. Now go on, before you sway me any further. You get a wriggle on, you'll catch the boys on the field.
I love you, Corn de Law.
I love you too. Now go on.
If you attempt to join voluntarily before the military service bill comes into operation, do not delay till the last moment. Delay means congestion and inconvenience for you and for the military authorities, and you may be left out in a big rush at the end. Beat the conscription and become your hometown's hero. Join now!
Go on, Blue. Off to bed, I'll be up soon to give you a story. Blue, I said off to bed. I'll be up in a minute. Oh, for goodness sake, Blue! Why don't you ever listen? You're a bad boy. Now off to bed. And no story.
Do I even need to ask where you've been? I can smell the booze on you from here. You disgrace me, Raymond.
Oh, don't start, Con. I've had a long night.
You've had a long night. I'm the one that's been sat up here all night worrying, waiting for the bodies to show up and tell me that you've been murdered.
Oh, don't be so silly. Besides, I'm surprised you even noticed I was gone.
Of course, I noticed. Had a visit from your friend today. An American man. Believe it or not, he was more charming than you. He was wanting to speak to you, actually.
I know exactly what that grifter was after, and as I told him before, Blue is not for sale.
Raymond, I know how much you care for him. He's not gonna bring Tommy back. This could solve all of our problems, but you're just too stubborn to see it. It's just an animal.
He is not just an animal. He was our boy's companion. And he's my companion, and he's so much more. He thinks and he sleeps, he can eat too. Believe it or not, he can feel pain. You have no idea how much he misses Tommy, and how much he loves you. You're the only mother he's ever known, and you act like you despise him. And I'll be damned if I sit here and allow some yank to take him and get him stuffed like some hunted deer.
Raymond, listen to me, goddammit. We have no money, we're nearly homeless, and we have nowhere to turn. This could fix everything. We can move away and you can rest, and you don't have to work anymore. I miss my husband, and I want him back. This could be a new life for us. We could start again.
What sort of a life would it be knowing that he had to die for us to live? No, I won't do it. I would rather go out there and die a man than stay here and be a coward. I need to do what's right, Con. I love you more than you could ever know, but it's not enough. I enlisted for the army on my way back home. It is my decision, and it is done. I will not sit here and allow my family to suffer.
Raymond, please. I won't lose you too.
Besides before and after influenza, the old reliable round package. Horlicks malted milk endorsed by physicians everywhere. Why have the rest when you could have the best? Drink Horlicks today and keep the influenza at bay. Today is the 11th of November, 1918.
Oh, you look good, son. You get the bastards out for us, will you? Hey, I'll come back in one piece this time. You do that, be a fresh one of these waiting for you.
Look after her for me, will you? I'd look after Blue for me too. You know, he does love you, even if he doesn't show it. Speaking of Blue, where is he? I need to say goodbye and I've got a gift for him.
Raymond, I need to tell you something.
Oh, I don't have time, Con. I need to get to base. Where is he?
It's Blue. He's
I'll do the shooting in. It's something's happening.
Hostilities have ceased at 11 o'clock today. No operation should be undertaken which cannot be completed by that time, and no machines will cross the lines. Patrols will be maintained but should not operate further forward than the line. Armistice has been signed. The war is over.
It can't be over. It can't really be over. I didn't believe them when they said we'd have peace by Christmas.
You cut that cookhouse gossip! No, can't be true.
It is. It's true. We won. Oh, let's go. We got to join the celebration. Where's Blue?
I'm so sorry, Craig.
Oh, we're going to the pub or what? I don't even get the chips and nuts and things looking.
I'm sorry, darling. This is what we've been waiting for.
It's Blue. He's gone. I didn't know what else to do. I'd have done anything if it meant you not going back to war. Raymond, please say something. Say anything.
For king and country, we do what is right to survive.
She wore blue velvet, bluer than velvet was the night, softer than satin was the light from the stars.